What up, guys? It's Alchemy of Life, and we're doing another episode of Cooking with Joe. It's episode 8, and I'm just preparing some chicken breast. Something simple. I mean, we're making Alfredo tonight, but I wanted to come on because I haven't done a video of me talking in a while. I am working on doing better meditations, but I'm putting up what I can at the moment. And I also just want to come on and just tell you a little bit about me, Illinois boy, raised, from Chi-Town. Moved to Central Illinois when I was young, but, my family always kept me back in Chicago. I was always, my mom was always sending me back at any moment she could, because I was locked in. I got I got two sisters, one older, one younger. I came to know about Alchemy because of a friendship that went sour. But during the friendship, one night we're about to go chill with these girls, do our damn thing, and one of those girls, her name was Cassie, I believe. She had a tattoo of the Eye of Ra, but we were thinking, oh, she got the evil eye tattoo. So I remember we're sitting there in the hood, standing there in the hood in Champaign, chilling with these girls at one of our other friends' house, just kicking it, smoking and shit, just being us. It was very dark times. Like Hagrid said, dark times, very dark times. From what I can remember. And hold on, let me get a knife. I'm gonna cut this onion up unprofessionally. And we seen that she has the tattoo of the Eye of Ra. So definitely we was looking out. And we thought it was the evil eye. So the next time we hung out with them, we was doing some homework before we about to go hang out with these two girls again. And the Emerald Tablets of Thoth popped up when we were putting in the evil eye, which led to the Eye of Ra. And then the Emerald Tablets popped up on Google search. Now this is like 2014, 2015. This is when spirituality was breaking through in the younger communities. Like breaking through. And basically, we clicked on it. Hold on, let me get some of it. Crack some of this pepper over here. I always like to season the bottom, and then I lay the chicken in there, and then I do the top with the same stuff I season with. It just works out flavor-wise. I watch a lot of Bobby Flay. I've been cooking for a while, so I kind of know, how flavor profiles work. However you want to cook, do you. But yeah, so we saw that. The Emerald Tablets, clicked on it, and we knew exactly what the fuck we had found, and at the same time did not understand. And that sounds a little off because obviously if you read the Emerald Tablets off, you're not going to understand it on the first couple reads, obviously. But, we knew it was profound knowledge. We weren't one of those people who were just going to dismiss what the F we done found. That's for sure. We knew exactly, in one way, that it was profound. So then basically from that point on, we started reading and researching more. And that's how I got into spirituality and alchemy and stuff. And, we're not friends anymore. It was a fucked up, ride of a friendship. But we learned a lot from each other, so I'm not mad at him. One was once like a brother, and we fell out. But I know now, being on the spiritual path that I am on now, that's what was necessary. That's what was going to happen from the very moment when we started hanging out and being cool. Like, we knew each other in high school, so that's how we remembered each other. And we weren't like nice to each other in high school. We weren't like bullying each other, but we used to make fun of each other a lot in speech classes. So speech class is a class where we just write speeches and stuff, like we're a fucking politician or something. Not like you need to work on your speech, like a verbal coaching class. So that's how we met. But I know exactly that friendship now, looking at it now, was supposed to lead me back down this path, because in previous lives, you know, I was, you know, big time. You know, if you look at my name, Joe, or Joseph, it means the one who God's added on to. You know, I'm not a Christian or anything, so I'm not coming at it from a Christian perspective, but, you know, I'm good with etymology, getting better every day. Shout out to a sheer star goddess. I mean, she really inspires me to keep going, and people like her, and Man of Letters, you know, Brother Panic, and people like them. There's a lot of other people I didn't name. You know, Lacey, Hype Priestess. She's a friend of Luna Nate's, friend of mine, and she does amazing things with her spirituality. She's a tarot reader. She has her own business. She's a Reiki practitioner in Santa Ana, California, doing witch walks and doing amazing things for our community. So, you know, fuck with her. Hype Priestess, Hype, and then Priestess. Not to be confused with High Priestess from Ashir's channel. But she's cool too. She's real cool too. But, you know, it's just a little bit about me and how I got into what I'm into. And, you know, once you get your foot in the door, for everybody, getting your foot in the door is going to be different. But somehow we always end up in similar circles, similar cycles. You know, if you start off researching light, and then you research heavy, and then, you know, you go through that phase where you think you know some shit, and then the veil gets lifted, and it keeps going on until you reach profound states. It's just how it is. So, you know, I also want to talk about the law of attraction. You know, it's more like the law of vibration, but I'm going to be right back, go get the chicken. Oh, crap. It's all stuck together because I took it out frozen. But the thing about chicken breast is you can do that when you're on the whim, when you forget to take something out. I'm just going to do that right here. So I'm going to put enough. See, when I have that, and that means I have to put enough flavor in here. So I'm going to put some more chicken broth in there and season it well so when it breaks apart, it will be good, cook up good and get flavorful. I've been doing this for a while. You know, my mom's a great cook, and I learned from her. Learned from the best. Learned from my aunties, and I learned from my grandpa. He's a master barbecuer. Learned from a little bit from my dad. My dad's not really a chef or cook at all. He can kind of barbecue. You know, low key, my mom's a better barbecuer because she learned from her father, and he was a master. My grandpa was a master barbecuer. Grandpa Andrew was a master. The smoker. I like to smoke meat and stuff like that more than barbecue it. You know, because it comes up with a better flavor profile. So that's just when you just use wood chips and stuff and wood chunks. Wood chunks are better. Like the chunks that are like the size of your hand and bigger. Just fill your tray out with that. Let them soak in some Jack Daniels for 15-20 minutes. Well, half of them, and another half don't soak them. And you'll see. You will see. I've been experimenting. Well, I'm going to do some barbecue videos too. So if you guys want to do some barbecue videos, you know, tell me what kind you would like. Or some smoking videos, tell me what kind you like. And we'll do it. But, you know, I love to cook. I love information. I love applying it to my life. You know, because what would be information if you're not applying it? And that's one of the things I've had trouble with, but I still love it. Finding out how to apply it to your life. So we're going to get into the law of attraction and vibration real quick. So basically, you know, the law of attraction, in a nutshell, says like attracts like. What you think about becomes your reality, all that, you know, woo-woo mess. A lot of you have probably heard about it, done lots of research and different things like that, seen lots of Abraham Hicks videos like myself. And when you study hermetics, the law of the 7 laws of the universe, that will debunk that. It's not like they're lying or anything, they're just not giving you the fullness of the truth. Because you should be doing your own research. So the law of attraction is more like actually the law of vibration, because they say like attracts like. Now, if like attracts like, a little bit of paprika, give it a little bit of smoke flavor. Then I want you to go get some magnets. Get 2 magnets with the same polarity, whether it be a negative or minus, aka the feminine, or the plus side, aka the masculine side. And I want you, see Himalayan sea salt, a little bit of that. And see if they attract each other. Because the law of attraction is all about magnetism. So if it's all about magnetism, which it is, not all about that, but it's based upon magnetism, the magnetism, evoking magnetism, that's what it really is, evoking magnetism. But they don't tell you that. Get 2 magnets of the same polarity and see what the fuck happened. Do they attract each other or not? That's all I want to know. You tell me in the comment section. Because I already know I already done that magnet experiment. And that's how I figured it out. So like doesn't attract like evokes like. So think about it this way. If you like someone, and think about the 2 people who like each other, or maybe one person likes the other person, or whatever. How that goes. You're 2 totally different people, and your personality is different, this, that, and there's so much differences with each other, within each other. You really don't seem alike, but you have that one similarity. And that's how you guys meet. That's how you guys, end up meeting up. You evoked it. So say you like this weird, organic, high-end coffee. He does and she does. That's one of the main things you have in common, but one of the few things you have in common, very few things you do. You guys will evoke that. One day you'll be at that coffee shop, getting that weird-ass high-end coffee. She'll be rushing there or whatever. She'll be getting there. Bam, that's how you'll meet. Like evokes like. If I have a violin tuned to an E string in a room, like 2 of them, I have one that I'm going to play. I'm going to play the E string of one, and both the E strings are tuned to the same frequency. If I play the one violin, the E string on that one violin, watch from across the room, the other violin, the E string, will start to vibrate and play. Like evokes like. That is the law of quote-unquote attraction, which is just the principle of vibration. So let's not get fooled out in these esoteric streets, as Dolo would say. Dolo the Pilot Man, one of my favorite esoteric teachers. For astrology, I go to him for the astrology and whatnot. Isabel Montero, she's great with tarot. I love her videos. She's so well-spoken, soft-spoken, all about her information, and she doesn't fuck around. Isabel Montero. So you can find her on YouTube. Probably search to my page and find it and whatnot. But yeah, I just want to come on and talk to you guys for a few. And we got the garden going. So I might take you guys out there after I wrap this in foil, because I got the oven on. And you just do it like that. You season it how you want to season it, how you want your chicken Alfredo to taste. We like ours very flavorful, light, flavorful. This is just Morton's. I just use what we have, in the house. We don't got no bell pepper, but we can grow some, so we gonna be good. Where's the foil? Right here. I'm gonna wrap this. Put this up. Take you guys outside. And also, if you're wanting to decode better and different things like that, Ashir Star Goddess on YouTube, she has a Patreon. If you go to her Patreon and support, she has a Patreon group where she teaches you decoding for $15 a month tier and $20 a month tier. I'm gonna get the $20 a month tier because if you don't have a $15 and $20 a month tier, you get so much more information with the $20 tier. But the 15 is a good place to start. You know, if you've been on her channel at all, then you should know. You should know. She already has a lot of free content out there anyway. You know, and it gives you a place to start with certain books. You know, one book is going to lead to the next 5 books. So I'm gonna get a book right now that I'm reading. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry it took a little bit. Idiot's Guide to Alchemy. It's got a little wear and tear. You know, my favorite chapter would probably be, let me see, 23. Let me show you. This is a profound chapter. It's chapter 5, Spiritual Alchemy, but where is it? Where is it? Oh, nope, not yet. Not yet. The Science of Magic, 23. I'm trying to tell you, the future of science and magic, the mysterious properties of light, the new alchemy of quantum physics, 20th century scientists and alchemists, alchemical projection of consciousness, and the natural alchemy of evolution. That's the next level shit. Magic is science waiting to be proven. And science is magic that has been proven. Maybe sometime I'll show you guys my altar. Well, let's go outside to the backyard. So, we got some ghost pepper plants I'm going to be planting. Ghost pepper plants. I was working in the garden earlier. As you can see, I already got the holes for the ghost pepper plants and then put the dirt back, but we got kales, collards. I'm gonna have to do something with that back row. The peppers are dying. Bell peppers and stuff, but I know how to regenerate plants. I'm an expert gardener at this point. Tomatoes all across. I think actually tomatoes and a few other different, maybe 1 or 2 different plants, but the rest of these in the cages are tomatoes. But yeah, that's the garden right now. Always out here doing work. My little footprints kind of look like a fucking swastika. I promise I didn't do that on purpose. You know, but the swastika is not evil. Hitler and them made it evil on purpose to hide the actual symbolism. But yeah guys, I'm just trying to keep up with you guys more and do more with the channel. We're only gonna go up from here. Alchemy out.